Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I've had a good week myself. It was Craig's 40th birthday on Wednesday. So tomorrow, on Saturday, we invited a few of his friends over to have dinner in the backyard. And what makes it extra amazing is that it's supposed to totally rain, which probably sounds terrible for an outside party to most people, but we have this really nice covered patio and we have a fireplace out there. So I think it's going to be a perfect fall barbecue with rain. It's very classic Oregon and Craig and I are both fans. We did warn people you might want to bring a jacket. I don't know if it's supposed to go much above like 62, 63, somewhere around there. So I don't know if you're sensitive to the cold. We told people bring a jacket. Anyway, so those are my plans for the weekend. I have my weekly faves to share with you guys. I don't have any meh products or fails for this week. So these are all winners in my book of opinions. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with my perfume pick. And I do have a Dossier fragrance for you guys. Okay, I actually have the original for this particular scent. And now I will say, this is the very first Dossier fragrance that I have that smells slightly different from the real version, but not in a bad way. And I think it's closer to the new Miss Dior than it is the Miss Dior Cherie. So I think that that's what the difference is. I am a huge fan of the OG Miss Dior Cherie. Obviously, I have my bottle here. Craig bought this for me a long time ago. It was well before Stella. Could have been even before we were married, potentially. Or maybe right after. Anyway, doesn't matter. You don't care. But anyway, this is just a very special perfume to me because it was a gift from him. And I've always kind of savored it and didn't use it except like on our anniversaries or if we would go out to like birthday dinners or something. So it was kind of like my special occasion perfume, right? Reason is because Miss Dior Cherie is no longer around. It's now just Miss Dior. But there's something amazing about this one that it's just absolutely to die for. I think it's the amount of patchouli that's in here that is just absolutely perfect. It gives it just enough of that like warm, beautiful floralness. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's absolutely good. I love this. Anyway, so Dossier, as you guys know, I have been an ambassador with them for quite some time, and they have this scent here called Floral Pink Pepper, and this is supposed to be the Miss Dior Cherie. I really think this smells closer to the new Miss Dior than the Miss Dior Cherie, but that being said, it's really beautiful. They're close, but they are definitely different. But I do really like this. Let's spray some more on myself. Yeah, this is really nice. So every time that you place an order with Dossier, first off, they have a really nice money back guarantee. So if the perfume doesn't jive with your body chemistry, if you just don't think it's as close of a dupe as you would want or expected it to be, or if you just don't like the scent, you can always send it back. You can exchange, you can get your money back. Totally good. So they send you these really nice cards that actually give you the fragrance notes, and I'll read you the notes here. So top notes are bergamot, lychee, and orange. The middle notes are rose, jasmine, and pink pepper. And the base notes are patchouli, blonde woods, and vanilla. I think this needs some more of that patchouli, and I think it actually might need a little bit more of that like pink pepper note to be the OG Miss Dior Cherie. But I think this is just a really nice perfume just by itself. And if you like the new Miss Dior, I think you should try this. I think you're gonna save a lot of money. What's nice is that I find that the Dossier perfumes last just as long, if not longer, than the real deal. I don't find a difference in quality from my high-end perfumes and my Dossier perfumes. They perform exactly the same. They're beautiful scents. They're really, really well done, and I just enjoy these. I think if you can find a dupe for something that you really want to try, for example, I purchased the Maison Margiela by the Fireplace dupe because I've always wanted that one, but that particular perfume house is not cruelty free. So yeah, but now I have the scent, and that one is spot on. If you want by the Fireplace, if you like that kind of woodsy, smoky, like heavier, like fall winter type fragrance, you have to check that one out. I am telling you, one, it's less than half the price, and two, it just smells amazing, you guys. If there is one that I would say get for like this upcoming season, check that one out. I hope they're not sold out. Anyway, so there's a nice box, and love this one, glad to have it. But it's a little different from this one. So, but that's actually the first time that I've had that happen, and I have a ton of Dossier fragrances. Okay, let's talk about some skincare. I did a peel this week. I haven't done very many peels in the last couple of months. I've gotten a little bit lazy about it, but when I do, I really like this particular duo from Dr. Dennis Gross. This is their clinical grade resurfacing liquid peel. It's a two-step process. The first part here has the lactic glycolic acid and the bromelain in it. And then you have your kind of neutralizing peel or neutralizer. There we go. You have your neutralizer over here in step 2. This has centella in it, which is really nice and soothing. This also has green tea and colloidal oatmeal in it. So it really, after you apply this to your skin, I usually do 2 passes. I get a little bit of a stinging, but it's not like super intense. It's very comfortable. But as soon as I put on the neutralizer, that uncomfortable feeling goes away altogether, and my skin just looks really bright and smooth. When I wake up the next morning, I have a really nice glow. I don't think I have many treatments left. I think I maybe have like a couple. This is something that I will definitely be repurchasing at any upcoming sales, whether Skin Store has a sale or Sephora has their annual sale. I need a backup of this. This is one of my favorite peels, and it is, I would say, gentle but effective. If you have very sensitive skin, I think you're not gonna like that. Okay, I finally brought the stuff in here. So I wanted to show you guys the little combo that I have been doing with the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim eye masks, which by the way, I love. These are probably my favorite eye masks, and during the holidays, they usually come out with like bigger packs. So that will definitely be a recommendation from me to you when the holiday sale stuff starts dropping. And yeah, these are fantastic. If you can get a box of like 18 or 20, just get that. They're wonderful to have. I keep them in my skincare fridge. And what I like to do is I also keep my gua sha. These here are wonderful, and they're super affordable. They're from Derma E. I'll link them down below. I'll link everything in the description box down below. But what I do is apply the masks. I also keep these in my skincare fridge. So I have the cold mask and the cold gua sha. And I basically, you can see it fits perfectly underneath your eyes. And I will just hold these nice cold rose gold gua sha devices, holders, underneath here. And then I will also close my eyes and flip them around because they warm up. And I feel like once you flip them, you've got like a cold side again, if that makes sense. And then I put these like on my actual lids. And what that does is it just completely takes away all of the puffiness from a bad night's sleep, or if I'm just kind of restless. I feel like I've been tending to get like the bags underneath my eye pretty frequently as of late. This combo here has been my rock star. So if you have a gua sha, put it in your fridge. They feel so good when they're nice and cold, even if, you know, you're using it to do like the, you know, the massages and stuff. Keep these in your fridge. They feel amazing. So love that. Other skin things. First off, I've been back to using my Fourier. When I bought my Natasha Denona palette, I also picked up some of the Fourier. Did I get these from Sephora? Or did I get them from Skin Store? I can't remember where I last ordered these. Anyway, moral of the story is I love the Manuka Honey. These are, they say revitalizing, but this is just a really intense hydrating sheet mask for me. So the Fourier Ufo is this device right here. I'm sure most of you know what it is. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it anymore. I feel like the hype for this died down pretty quickly, but I actually really like this device. You have an app on your phone that's connected to it, and you scan your mask, and then it takes you through a cycle. I usually do 2 cycles. And what's nice is that this thing massages the mask into the sheet mask into the skin. I feel like it infuses it a little bit better. There's also some LED light therapy, which I don't really rely on too heavily. But it's just that like sonic like action that you get from this device that just feels like it's driving that serum deeper into the skin. Now, I have heard of people doing their own little masks. You can check out DIY videos on that. But there is a kit that Skin Store has that actually has the Fourier Ufo, and they have a Fourier cleansing device for a pretty good price. I'll link that down below. I think it's actually less than getting this device just by itself right now. So if you're interested, check that out. I do like the Fourier Luna cleansing device, by the way. It's not my favorite, but I think it's a really nice one. And if you like those silicone cleansing devices, I just really love the brush of the Clarisonic. I know it's defunct, and at some point I'll have to completely replace it, but I have a bunch of backup brush heads. But yeah, maybe I find that device easier to hold as well, and that combined with the more traditional brush, that just appeals to me. I'm kind of old school like that, but this is a great device. The Luna is a great cleansing device, and I just think that's a really good deal. So if you've ever wanted to try that, I highly recommend trying these. I also have some green tea ones that I'm looking forward to trying, so been loving that this week. I also started incorporating some of the Babor items from the Skin Store times Babor collaboration that I shared with you guys. By the way, that particular bag is still available at Skin Store, and you can still use my $10 off code. It's a really good bag. Wait, I actually have it right here. There's a couple things that I'm not going to use quite yet because I've got another collagen thing that I'll let you guys know that I'm going to be testing out. But it also comes with the collagen ampules. It comes with a cleanser and then a really nice moisturizer. This is the moisturizer I plan on using this later in the fall and winter, so I haven't opened this yet either, but I'm planning on using that. But I have been testing out the Lifting RX Eye Cream. This is for the daytime. They say that this is a sample size, but this is 0.0 fluid ounces, and that's usually full size for an eye cream. This is a really nice texture. It's thinner, so I feel like it spreads really nicely. I think it provides some nice firming benefits. I wouldn't say any like drastic lifting benefits or anything like that. But what I also found with this one is I feel like the texture of it is okay enough to actually use on my lids as well. Not during the daytime, but I can at nighttime. So I'm really enjoying this so far. I also keep this in the skincare fridge. You should keep your eye cream in the skincare fridge. That feels really nice. And then I also use this just once this week, but I actually really do like it. This is the Enzyme Cleanser. This is kind of like the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, if you've ever tried that. I think actually Good Molecules has a version of this as well, but it's a dry product, and then you mix it with water, and it basically acts as a really mild exfoliant for the skin. Also, it has enzymes in it, so it breaks down any dead skin cells, and you know, you can kind of wash them away. So it's just a nice treat to do maybe like a couple times a week. I mean, I wouldn't use this on any kind of daily basis, but it does feel good to do this like a couple times a week. So that has been super enjoyable. hair thing. I did use this a couple times this week, and I've been using this product. This is Cara Color. This is the Cara Color Silver Blue Conditioner. I use this to tone my gray hair, and I really like the tone of gray that I get from it. I'll show you guys what this looks like. So this is the color. So it's really just, it's like a gray, like a steel gray. I wouldn't even call it, I mean, I guess you could call it silver blue, but it's a steel gray basically. And I just use it as like my shampoo and conditioner a couple times a week, and it tones my hair beautifully. A little bit goes a long way, and it does really cleanse the hair, but then it also deposits that little bit of color and kind of tone corrects a little bit. And it's just, it's a beautiful just shampoo and conditioner in one. And I like the toning benefits that I get from it. So does this replace my beloved shampoo and purple shampoos and conditioners from Pravana or Pureology? No, but this is also nice to have in your gray hair arsenal. Yeah, I should really in October do a couple videos about gray hair stuff. There's a lot of things that I use that I have certain like routines with that I think just do a really good job of keeping my hair from looking brassy or yellow or anything like that. So I'll get to working on that, promise. Okay, a couple of makeup items for you guys. I was loving this Hourglass palette. You can find these at Ulta. I'll link it down below. There's a few different color combinations, but this is the one that I think is probably the best out of all of them. This is the Ambient Lighting Palette in Diffused Edit. So the blush I've been wearing this week is this one right here, and the name of it is Euphoric Fusion. I think you can get this blush by itself, but this whole lineup here is fantastic. So your ambient light is the diffused light, which is my favorite. So this is what I've been using this week to highlight with. I really like the texture of these, and I love the finish. It's more of like a pearl finish. I'm not really using the bronzer much, but these two have been on my face all week, and I love them. They're so beautiful. Also, I got this and I love it. It's the new Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I did do a first impressions tutorial on Wednesday. Sorry, my exercise ball is getting away from me. It's like I'm gonna fall forward. Yeah, I did a first impressions tutorial on Wednesday with this, and I loved it. I loved it from the first time that I tried it out. I've been continuing to play with it all week. This is a beautiful palette, you guys. Wow, today it looks a lot more true to color. It is also sunny today. So this is absolutely stunning. If you have been on the fence about it and you have it in your budget and you want it, I would say it's really nice. I did a few different color combinations this week. There's a couple of shades that I have yet to play with. Like I haven't really played with Patty or Amara, but pretty much everything else I have played with. And these are beautiful, you guys. They're really pretty. I'll link that tutorial that I did in the description box down below. It's just like a first impressions. So it's just kind of my initial thoughts. But after playing with it some more this week, I can tell you this is fabulous and it is really worth getting. And then the lip combo that I was loving the most this week is what I have on right now. I don't know if this is still available. I don't think it's available in this little duo that I have here, but this is the Marc Jacobs lipstick in Sugar High. So this is the lipstick that I've been wearing most of this week. It's just it's a brown rose. It's not super fancy, but it's just a really beautiful color. And then it also the same gloss, right? Yeah, this is the Sugar High Enamored Gloss. And you can see it's just that beautiful. Now the gloss looks a tiny bit more like a mauve rose pink, but this is what I have on my lips and I love this combination. These are just fantastic. I like this. If you can get one or the other, I think they're totally worth picking up. The Marc Jacobs website is still selling makeup for super discount. So I'll see if I can find this on there. I think Sephora has completely clearanced everything out. So Anyway, sorry. All right, you guys, that's everything that I have for the week. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you're interested in some home fragrance stuff, there is the huge up this weekend. So yeah, please subscribe if you are new. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.